Model railroading is an international hobby, and some of the best engines and cars come from Japan. Let's take a look in on one of the best-known Japanese model railroad companies.
Tracks Ahead would like to whisk you away to a faraway land. So have your passports ready. We're off to Japan. It's nighttime when we arrive in Tokyo, and that's the right time to take in the full splendor of the famed Ginza district. Here we can see clearly the Japanese love of technology. But fortunately for train lovers, in the land of the rising sun, the populace loves all kinds of technology, both new and old. So we're in search of some model railroading, Japanese style. Our quest brings us to the Kato Hobby Center, home of one of the world's leading manufacturers of precision model trains. Started just after World War II, Yuji Kato is the company founder.
I love train models since I was small. I love trains itself too. I used to go to the train museum all the time. Then eventually I started to draw up plans for train models. In 1949 there was a competition of train models, and I presented mine and won a prize. I determined that I would make models for a living.
Showroom started 1974. The purpose is to show our model train and promote the model railroads. Japanese people, they use train a lot. Unlike United States, in Japan, there are so many trains, commuter trains and Shinkansen trains. Japan is one of the automobile countries, though there are still many people who use trains every day.
The Japanese love of real trains has translated into a love for scale model trains as well. The Kato brand is highly respected around the world. We wonder just what the Kato Corporation has done to earn that lofty reputation.
I think it's because of our smooth running and dependability. For example, this is the cold porter in N scale. It's easy to remove this cold rod, and this is the beams in one mold. This is the, I think, advantage of our structures. Kato's unique track design, easy to put together and take apart. It's designed for temporary layouts, so people can enjoy it very easily, and they can change the layout design very easily as well.
At the Kato Hobby Center, enthusiasts can see and purchase any of the many pieces the company manufactures. The center is the place where many Japanese fathers get to introduce their children to model railroading and share a passion that they themselves may have had as children. Some things in life are universal, and one of them is certainly the thrill a youngster feels when receiving his or her first model train set. One of the amenities the Kato Hobby Center offers is the facility for customers to try out their new purchases via one of the center's two large layouts that accommodate both N and HO gauge trains. This provides the new hobbyist an opportunity for immediate gratification and the parents the chance to share in the delight of their children's first model train experience. The larger of the two layouts is known as the geolama layout. It's a complex and detailed layout complete with scaled scenery, landscaping, buildings, and DCC digital control technology. The layout is available to hobbyists for 15 minutes at a time, for free to try out new purchases, or for a fee to run trains from an individual's personal collection. The 15-minute limitation is mandated by the huge demand by model train enthusiasts to run their trains on the layout. The demand is created by the simple fact that most Japanese do not have the space in their living quarters to support a large layout like this one. The Kato Hobby Center also makes space available to the ANA, the American N-Scale Association, to assemble their layout and run their trains several times a year. The club consists of enthusiasts who enjoy the large layouts, but again lack the personal space to house one. Each club member is responsible for building a section of the group's layout, complete with buildings and detailed landscaping. These men take great pride in their artistry. Each then brings their piece of the puzzle to the group gatherings where the modules are assembled. Creating this large layout allows the members to feel the joy and pride of accomplishment. The ANA group in Tokyo gathers to assemble and run their layout about once a quarter. The club currently consists of about 20 members who are always looking to create innovative additions to spice up the layout and add interest to their running sessions. This coal car unloading mechanism was designed and built from scratch by one of the club's members. The desire to have a variety of prototypical railroading operations to play with during the running sessions drives the group's creativity. But in the end, running long trains is what this group is all about. And for most Japanese aficionados, this is possible only through teamwork and community. Association members say this cooperative effort gives them an opportunity to experience the kind of model railroading Americans take for granted. We have seen how important the Kato name is to Japanese train buffs. And just like so many Japanese trademarks that have become synonymous with quality around the world, the Kato trademark reflects quality as well. But it also respects and serves the cultural affinity the Japanese people have with railroading and their love for trains, both small and large.